I was so tired yesterday, I did no study and I just went to bed. Do I feel prepared? I'm studying, but I don't know if it's going anywhere. Hey guys, it's that time of year again, and when I say that, I mean that it's so close to exam week at uni. My first exam is actually in a little bit more than 7 days, but I actually have 3 exams and one is very, very close after that one. So I thought I'd take you guys along as well and show you guys what my life kind of looks like during this really hectic period. Obviously, my normal life is not like this. And while I share with you guys, I thought it'd also be good to give you guys some tips and tricks about how you can also survive exam week. You know, I'm at the end of my 3rd year now, so I feel like I have quite a bit of experience with this, especially compared to my 1st and 2nd year of university. And you know, maybe if you are in your 1st or 2nd year of university, some of these tips will help you, or even I feel like a lot of these tips you can implement even if you're not studying for exams or if you're like not a uni student. I think these are just tips that you can incorporate into your everyday life as well. So I actually had 3 assignments due yesterday. Luckily 2 of them were pretty small, so I was able to get that done really quickly. But now that I've submitted all my assignments, it's really time to start like preparing for these exams. Now I'm taking a finance course, an actuarial course, and then an engineering course as like a gen ed, but it's more of like a coding course where they teach you Python. Now I'm kind of scared for that exam because I've never done a full on like coding exam, so I don't really know what that's gonna look like. But for my finance and actual exams, I feel like I've done them before, so I know how to revise. So yeah, pretty much from today onwards, I just need to start preparing for those exams, and I would start now, but I actually have a Pilates class in like an hour and 15 minutes. When I come back, I'll start studying. Okay, before I start studying, I thought I'd share with you guys how I actually manage what I'm going to be studying and revising, and this kind of is my first tip for you guys. Basically, I love using Notion to do this, but you can really use anything, whether it's like a physical book or like just your notes app or anything. I'll have like a screenshot here, but I kind of have each day leading up to the exam. And the first thing I do with this is I kind of fill in the events which I know are going to happen and can't move. So for example, on the days I have my internship or on the days I plan study days with my friends, I fill all that in so you can kind of plan around that. And obviously that also includes the actual date of your exams. So as you guys can see, my Eng exam is like a whole week after my actual exam. It's like my last exam. So in my head, how this is going to work is I'm not going to study any Eng until I finish actual, because that pretty much gives me a whole week to study, and I feel like that's more than enough. So I'm not going to really touch Eng. Now as for my Fins and actual subjects, personally I find actual a lot harder, and I think I definitely need more revision time for actual. So in my head, what makes the most sense is I'm only going to be studying actual for the next few days, and then the few days before the Fins exam I'm going to be only doing Fins. Personally, I feel like only focusing on one course a day makes the most sense for me, but obviously that might be different for you if you like to vary it up in case you get bored. After that, I make a list of everything I want to be revising for all my courses. So for example, for my actual course, I want to redo every single week's 2 questions as well as write summary notes for each week, and then I do that for my other 2 courses as well. And now that I have my days planned out, a list of everything I want to do for each course, and kind of like a game plan for how I want to do my revision, I just start kind of filling things in where things make sense. So as you can see, I filled that in here. And so yeah, over the next few days I'll just be doing a lot of actual revision. And yeah, this method really helps me because I find that if I don't have something like this, I'll really lose track of time and not have time to, I guess, revise everything I do want to do. And this also helps me at the start of the day have more direction and intention with what I'm going to do. So yeah, I hope if you're also someone who really struggles with things like that, or if you struggle with time organization, I hope that this is something that can help you as well. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was so tired yesterday, I did no study and I just went to bed. But I woke up at 6 a.m. today and I'm going to get started now. This subject is so boring to me. to motivate myself to study, I'm going to let myself use this special Snoopy book. It's so cute. I got it when I was in Japan. What's the psychology behind this? I don't know, but I've done it before and it works. I'm going to use this for my ACTIL revision because a lot of ACTIL is still pen and paper. So, and I completely forgot to mention as well, but I have a Snoopy pencil case, so it's going to match. Can you tell I love Snoopy? I feel like I never usually let myself use like special stuff like this, especially because I got it in Japan. But then I remember that one TikTok or Instagram video where it's like, remember all those old stickers you never used as a kid, and then I'm just like, damn. So I'm letting myself use these special notebooks. Good afternoon, it's another new day today. Today is actually Monday, so I'm actually working today at my internship. This is my second last day. I'm very lucky and thankful that I have the flexibility to be able to take leave when I need to. I'll be taking a bit of leave for next week because of my exams. So I've been working today, but during my lunch break I actually went to do Pilates, as you saw, and I feel like that kind of brings me to my second tip, which is to do some sort of physical exercise and keep your body moving and healthy, whether that be Pilates, going to the gym, going on a walk outside, literally anything. And I know this is probably very, very cliche, but I used to be the type of person where I cancelled my gym membership when it was coming to exam period because I was like, I'm just too busy to gym. Like, I guess essentially gymming wasn't a priority for me. But I feel like this time I didn't cancel my gym membership and I've been prioritizing like exercise more, even though I'm very stressed and busy with revision. And I found that it's nice to kind of have just a pocket of time where you're not thinking about exams and you're not stressing about like, oh, what can you do next? What's the next thing you're going to revise, etc., etc. I feel like during exam period, like exams are really the only thing I'm thinking about. But when I'm doing exercise like Pilates, I really am not thinking about that. I don't even know what I'm thinking about, but it's not exams. And I feel like having that break in my mind is really nice. And then on top of that, obviously, you're also getting all the benefits of moving your body. But I feel like especially when you're really stressed, as much physical benefits that exercise has, it also gives you a lot of mental benefits. So yeah, I've been really liking Pilates, even though I think because I'm so busy, I'm only able to go like 3 times a week, but I keep telling myself 3 times a week is better than 0 times a week. So if you can move your body and you're feeling stressed, you should. Good morning, guys. It's currently 7 a.m. I've been up since 6 a.m. Have I done anything productive? No, I literally just sat on YouTube and just watched YouTube for an hour. But I need to lock in again. And today's actually very exciting because instead of studying at home like I've been doing for the past few days at the same exact desk, I'm going to go to the library with one of my friends and I'm going to meet her at 10 a.m. So I'm very excited to change up the scenery and environment. I feel like, I don't know, just staring at the same white wall, like I feel like I'm losing my mind a little bit. So it'll be nice to go outside and touch some grass, not literally, but like, you know what I mean. But I do have a while before then, so I'm thinking I should study for a bit. But anyway, I don't know if this is just me. I feel like I can't study unless I'm listening to music that is the vibe that I'm feeling. Except recently nothing has been hitting and I feel like I just need a new playlist or something. None of my playlists are like making me want to study, and I tried to search up like study playlists and stuff and I don't know. It's just not giving the vibe right now, so I don't know, I need to like scroll on Spotify for a bit until I find something that I like. If any of you guys have suggestions for like new artists or like maybe your playlist, feel free to let me know because I do need some new recommendations.
Please, your attention please. Testing,
I'm about to go, but I'm bringing a bunch of snacks, so I'm gonna give you a quick snack haul. Firstly, I have this protein yogurt. These actually taste really good, and this is like my favorite way of getting in my protein intake. So we have that. We also have protein up and go, a big mandarin. I thought it was like an orange, but it's just like a huge mandarin. Monster for energy, and then sandwich. Okay, I'm gonna whisper because this is a silent area. Do you wanna tell them what you're doing?
So I'm watching my last lecture of the week, of the term. Super messy handwriting.
It's giving like ASMR. Serena's good because she keeps up with lectures. I do not watch the lectures.
You should look at her tutorial question handwriting. It's so neat.
Getting a little sweet treat. Which one do we want?
I have one left to decide.
Hello everyone, I'm back at the library today because yesterday I just could not study at home. I got myself a medium mocha. I haven't gotten a mocha in a while. I've forgotten how much I love them. And one thing about me is I cannot study with my hair down, and I accidentally left my hair tie at home today, so I bought a pack of hair ties, and I also got this really cute one. The sun has set. I swear every time when I do an active subject, there's always one topic that's going to make me crash out. And for this course, it's time series. Look, all of this for one question. But this is the second last topic I have to learn before I'm done. But supposedly the next topic's even harder, so I don't know. I'm low-key going really slowly because I've never learned any of this stuff, so I'm learning it all for the first time, so it's taking so long.
We're at this place eating dinner.
I wanted to share with you guys the book I'm currently reading, which is Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. Now, I believe this is Devney Perry's debut fantasy novel, because normally she writes like small town romances with like a little side plot of mystery. So basically this book follows our main female character who gets into a forced marriage basically with a prince from another kingdom to kind of keep peace between the lands. And so once she gets married off, she follows this prince who is now her husband and this warrior slash knight person called the Guardian into the kingdom of Tura. And her dad kind of wants her to be a spy over there as well as try kill this certain someone. This land also has monsters, so she slowly starts to find out that something is happening with these monsters and it might be changing the fate of the whole world. So that's a bit of a summary about what this is about. So originally at the start there was like the warrior and there was also the prince, and then I was kind of confused about who the main male character was, but I figured it out. Obviously, I didn't show you guys, but I'm like almost done with the book. I have like this much left to go. Well, thank you. But I feel like it did take a while, but I don't know if that was because I was stupid or because like, it definitely isn't like love triangle or anything like that, if that's something that people don't like. I feel like knowing that Devney Perry is normally a romance author kind of makes sense for the writing of the book. And I mean that in a really positive way because normally I feel like fantasy books are kind of hard to get into, but I feel like the way Devney Perry writes it, it makes it very digestible and easy to read because I guess normally she does write to like a romance audience where it's like not as much world building, things like that. So I think she does that really well. So like literally right from the first page, I was able to get everything that was happening. So if you've never read like a romantasy book before and you've been wanting to try, this would really be a good one to start with. There's a lot of like romantic tension, I would say, and it's quite a big slow burn, especially given like the number of pages. There's been no kiss, no hand holding, no nothing yet. It's just been like eye contact, things like that. And so that's definitely making me root for the characters more because I feel like we're getting more like moments of them getting to know each other, which is really nice. As for the actual plot, I feel like it was honestly a bit slow, maybe a little bit repetitive, but I think it's starting to pick up pace now, especially because it's almost the end. And I heard the ending has a really big twist, so I'm actually excited to see what happens. And I heard that some people cry, so I don't know, let's see. It's definitely not giving me 5-star feelings, but I'm definitely really enjoying the book and I really want to see what happens, and I'm having a really great time so far, and I think that's all you can really ask for. It's definitely providing me a bit of escapism while I'm revising for my exams. I'm having a little bit of a hard time studying and staying locked in at home. I think because there's so many distractions and like my bed's right there, so like I keep like wanting to go into bed. It's just really hard to stay motivated, I feel like. So I thought I'd share my next tip, which I don't know what number we're up to, but when you're at home, I feel like it can be very easy to just like stay in your PJs all day. Like I think something that helps me is getting dressed into like almost like uncomfortable clothes. Like for example, right now you can see that I'm wearing activewear and I wouldn't say it's like the most comfortable thing in the world. Like it's definitely not like hoodie and like sweats, but like I feel like being almost uncomfortable kind of forces me to lock in, if that makes sense, because I can't be comfortable, so I might as well just study. I don't know, if you're at home, maybe try get ready and get dressed in clothes that you know aren't super comfy. I'm listening to an audiobook of Shield of Sparrows right now, and what the heck, that was just a plot twist. I can't believe I didn't see that one coming. I'm actually shocked. I need to like process this information. Hello, I've actually been so bad at updating this vlog. I don't even know what I'm doing because I'm literally only studying. So I don't know, I feel like vlogging should be really easy. But anyways, I'm gonna try to get better. So basically, today is Sunday and my exam is at like 1 o'clock on Tuesday. So I have today and tomorrow pretty much. And that's it. And do I feel prepared? Basically up until like literally today I've been studying Actal because that's like my hard course, but my exam on Tuesday is finance, so I gave myself 2 days to revise it because I thought it was going to be easy, but why is it like kind of not as easy as I thought it was going to be? I feel like I've been studying so much that my brain's like literally smooth and it like cannot retain any more information, so I'm studying but I don't know if it's going anywhere. And, you know, I'm at that stage of studying where instead of literally studying, you make an Excel spreadsheet and calculate your grade and how bad you can do on these exams in order to still have a good grade. So that's excellent. And for the past 2 exam weeks, every time I'm like this close to crashing out, I literally just book plane tickets and go to a different country. Like last term, I booked tickets to China. The term before that, I booked tickets to Japan. This term, I don't think I have any time left to go anywhere because I started my new internship, so I can't really leave. But the urge in me to just leave this country right now, I feel like because I know I can't book a holiday, I've been looking into going on exchange next year. But like in terms of feasibility, I don't know if it's going to happen. But all that to say, this is me trying to sum up how my head is right now. Hopefully the next time I talk to you, I have a bit more information in here. Also, I wanted to give an update. I think a few days ago I said that I couldn't find a playlist that was like motivating me to study and that all my songs were getting really boring. Well, I was listening to one of my friend's playlists and then she had this artist on there, and I feel like I'm definitely not the first person to discover this person. They have like 24 million like monthly listeners or something. Like they're a big artist. I don't know how I haven't heard their songs yet. Like until now. But genuinely, his songs have been actually so life-changing already. Like, I don't even know. It's something about it. It's the lyrics. It's like the guitar. Like, I'm actually obsessed to the point where I want to get a vinyl for this album. Anyways, this is but not at all like me trying to be like, oh, I discovered like an underground artist. He's got a lot of fans, but Noah Khan, oh, the man that you are, the songs that you write. If any of you guys, wait, specifically his album called Stick Season will all be here forever. If you have not listened to that album, like top to bottom, like you need to listen to it. I literally sat there listening to the album, like not even studying, just like listening to the album word for word, like bar for bar, lyric for lyric. Oh, it was so good. Anyway, some of my favorites are Stick Season. It's basic, but it's basic for a reason. It's good. New Perspective, Everywhere, Everything, You're Gonna Go Far. And my favorite song in the album, which didn't initially stand out to me, like on the first listen through, but after like a few listens, like I think this one's my favorite in terms of like the lyrics and everything. I just connect to it the most, I feel like. And that is The View Between Villages. I specifically like connect to this song so much because I had to move away from home for university. So right now I'm like not where I would consider my home. And yeah, every time the lyrics just, I feel like the more I listen to it, the more like interpretations I'm getting for the lyrics. And normally I'm not really like I feel like normally you're a person who either like really dissects lyrics or really dissects like the melody slash tune, and like that's how you kind of pick a favorite song. I feel like normally I'm the latter. Like sometimes I listen to lyrics, but like they're not like going in here, you know. But something about the lyrics for this one, like I was literally Googling like, oh, like Noah Khan, like Australia tour, like in case he was coming to Australia sometime this year. Like I was going to go buy tickets, like buy resale tickets, but he's not coming anytime soon. Anyways, if you haven't listened to that album, you have to listen to it. I've preached it enough, I think. But yeah, there's my little rant while I procrastinate doing these 2 questions because they're hard. Guys, I'm actually freaking out. They finally released information for the AusGP tickets next year in Melbourne. This is for F1, by the way, if you don't watch F1. I'm actually dying. I need to go. But why the price is so expensive? But like, I don't really care. Like, I'm going there. And so I literally like spam messaged all my friends and was like, who wants to come with me? You know how I was talking about how I'm not able to buy plane tickets to go somewhere? I think this is going to be the next best alternative. It's exam day number 1 and I'm about to leave the house. I'm not going to lie, I didn't sleep very well last night because I feel like I can never sleep for an exam because I'm always thinking about like, oh, if I just studied a bit more, I could do like a little bit better on the test. And then, you know, I just feel like I just can never sleep properly. So I was up very late. This is what I'm wearing for exams. I don't know, is wearing like a UNSW jumper to a UNSW exam like a bit embarrassing? I don't know, maybe I'll probably wear a different jacket. But I feel like I know some people who like get full glam and everything for their exams. That could never be me. Like they say that it helps them like focus better or something, but like if that was me, I feel like makeup already gives me like it makes me want to like scratch my face off. I don't even know how to explain that. Like, and I feel like it's just like I can feel that something's on my face and then it just feels uncomfortable for me. So if I had that, I think I'd actually die. And also I need my hair completely out of my face, so it's in a bun. I don't know how some people have it down. Like that's actually crazy to me.
Sorry, who?